Welcome to my channel. I'm making this video to discourage you from signing a mobile phone contract with T-Mobile or buying one of their prepaid cards. The reason being is because you are liable to be robbed by them. I know that sounds like strong language, but I'm not kidding. It's happening to me right now. I have received several bills from them where the amount on my bill was 2 to 5 times higher than my contract. What I'm showing you now is my most recent bill. It's in Polish because I live in Poland. To translate this, my contract is for 50 zlotys a month. Zlotys are Polish currency. But as you can see, I have a 50 zloty SMS premium charge which doubles that amount. With taxes, that brings my total to 108 zlotys. I complained about this to the employees at T-Mobile today, and they put me on the phone with a customer service representative so I could cancel my SMS premium option. Supposedly, that would block any unwanted text messages that try to charge me. Interestingly enough, the representative told me that there was already a block on my SMS premium option and that the 50 zloty charge came from 2 texts that my wife sent to a number which is 92590 on June 4th. After I hung up the phone, I checked the history on my wife's phone and there were no such text messages. I told the T-Mobile employees what the customer service representative told me and that my check of my wife's phone didn't add up to the customer service representative's explanation. And the T-Mobile employees went so far as to say that if there was a block on my SMS premium option, that means that not only should I not be receiving text messages that cost me, I'm blocked from sending text messages that cost money. But it doesn't end there, folks. This is no coincidence. It turns out that T-Mobile has been robbing its customers for years. After some searching online, I came across article after article that confirmed T-Mobile has been letting text message scams run wild while at the same time profiting from them. This article, entitled FTC Says T-Mobile Has Let Text Message Scams Run Wild by Engadget.com, states, "Is your cell phone bill running a little high? You might be suffering from unauthorized third-party charges, a type of text messaging subscription scam that bills users for SMS-delivered celebrity gossip, horoscopes, quizzes, and other content. Consumers can choose to sign up to these services manually, but are often duped into signing up to them through fraudulent and deceptive advertisements, causing charges in upwards of $9.99 to appear on their phone bill without their authorization. It's a practice that the Federal Trade Commission calls cramming, and it says T-Mobile has been allowing these scammers to charge its customers unchecked for far too long. Now the FTC is taking the carrier to court, demanding it issue refunds to the customers it failed to protect. FTC Consumer Protection Director Jessica Rich says that the organization received oodles of complaints from FTC customers about obscure charges for premium services appearing on their T-Mobile bills. This is exactly what happened to me, except the charges were a lot higher and my wife never even replied to any third-party text messages." Continuing on, the article reads, "These often appear as seemingly legitimate usage charges on the bill summary, offering no indication that they originate from a third-party texting service. What we're alleging here is that T-Mobile failed to follow some basic tenets of consumer protection. They, T-Mobile, didn't provide truthful information about the charges in part because they hid the charges on the bill and it was impossible for consumers to see what was being charged, and they did not receive consent for those charges. According to the FTC, T-Mobile had been taking a cut from these deceptive subscriptions too, as much as 35 to 40%, earning it hundreds of millions of dollars. The FTC took T-Mobile to court over this, and now on T-Mobile's website, there is a link to a premium SMS refund program, where you can get some or all of your money refunded by T-Mobile. That is, by their discretion, of course. But my advice to you is stay away from T-Mobile like the plague. I would have never known about all of this if I would not have gotten fed up enough to dig and try to get to the bottom of my ridiculously high charges. This was not explained to me by anyone at T-Mobile. They acted like it was my fault, like I must have done something wrong. I've been getting ridiculously high bills for months. Come to find out, T-Mobile has been ripping people off for years. So stay away from T-Mobile and share this video with others so they won't become a victim either.